Hi, this is Andy. And today, so do you do things that you know you shouldn't do? You do them anyway, and then you get results that you don't want. So ask yourself that. So do you do things that you know you shouldn't do? You do them anyway, and you get results that you don't want. So that's called, most people do that. There are things in our lives that we do. So um, that's called the knowing doing gap. We know what to do, but we don't do it. So we get, and so I'm going to tell you why we do that. There is a reason why we do that. So think about your life and think about, so many of you have a goal. You're going for things that you want. You know you shouldn't do certain things. It'll take you away from your goal, yet you do them anyway, and or you don't do them, which is doing actually, and you get the results you don't want. What shows up is, I don't know, I'm not getting what I want. So there is a reason for that, and the reason for that is because of our programming. They're called paradigms. So, oftentimes we get all this training, we go to school, we have all this knowledge in our mind, but yet we don't use it. And why? Brilliant people just aren't making it happen. And why? Because of our programming. So they're called paradigms, and so what the paradigm is, it's a multitude of habits that are stored in our subconscious mind. So we are programmed between the ages of 0 and 10, and we're pretty much set. So here we are later in life trying to do things, and we don't know why. We get to get to the causational level of why we do what we do, which is the programming. So we have this programming in our subconscious mind, and it's controlling us. Okay, it controls almost everything that we do, and it's just a habit. Okay, so paradigm is just habits in our subconscious mind. All right, so what do? So we learn to change the habits to get us what we want. So an example would be if you went on a diet, or you wanted to change, you wanted to drop some weight, right? You wanted to you wanted to change the way your body looked or the way you felt. You're like, yep, I'm not going to eat that anymore. Now for me it was sugar. Okay, they told me I was diabetic, and I was like, okay, well I better stop eating sugar, right? Because I love sugar, I love desserts, love all that. And so I know I shouldn't eat the cake. I know I shouldn't eat the cookies, but I ate it anyway because I was programmed to do that. I didn't change the picture in my subconscious mind of how I wanted to be, and so I continued to eat the sugary items. What's on? Let's go to the bakery or the grocery store instead of yeah, I was never big on vegetables anyway. I was just like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine being a vegetarian. I was like, ah. But anyway, so think about what you're doing, okay? So it's the programming that controls us. Our subconscious mind controls what we do. So it's important to realize that. Knowing, doing, gap. How do you change it? You start to change, you decide what you want, and you start to change the habits. What habits do I have that are taking me away from what I want, right? So does it change overnight? No, there's two ways to change a habit, and that's through the constant spaced repetition. The other one's through a traumatic experience, and like, bang, it's usually negative, and it'll happen right away. So pay attention to what's going on, all right? Let's see if there's so we have two parts of the mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind's connected to our physical world, okay? So we can hear, see, smell, taste, and touch. And we've been taught to live through these senses, and so now we can use our subconscious mind. So we get to, the subconscious mind just expresses what's going on, okay? Whatever you impress upon the subconscious mind, that's what happens, all right? So you want to start to change the pictures in your subconscious mind, start to change the conversation, ask yourself different questions. So the knowing, doing gap, you do it, you know what to do, but you don't do it, or you know what to do and you do it and you get results you don't want. So that can be changed. It'll just take repetition. All right, so if this resonates with you, let me know. I would love to have a conversation with you. I would love to know what you're working on and what you may need help with. I'm here to help and I'm here to serve. So the knowing, doing gap. And yesterday was about your goal. So think about your goals. Once you have your goal, you're going to find out that you have these habits. Or you might not have a goal, but you know you have habits that you don't like. So they aren't serving you. All right. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.